girls.
Hold on. So what were you saying? You're gonna. What were you saying?
Oh, with that point, I was just saying men's fertility declines by age at the same rate of women's. With
I know 70-year-olds.
With, of course, you have some statistics. I know it's hard for you to digest, but of course, the cap for women.
I need to say something.
I'm not a feminist. I fucking love men. I love dominant men. Like, you're a dominant man. Good job. Good fucking job.
My kid's father,
menopause is 55.
His dad is like 70-something years old, and he just got a 21-year-old pregnant.
Right.
So that's false.
Right. No, it's not, though. If you look at statistics, I'm saying I love men. But
that's how true it is.
I'm saying men's fertility declines by age at the same rate of women's. Suffice it to say, it's well established by research. Look at the
statistics. Dry up
quicker
than sperm does.
No, but you have to understand that there's been so many studies that prove
no
you're one
okay. having babies.
I understand that. You're not hearing what I said. I said men's fertility declines by age at the same rate of women's, with the women's for cap being at age 55.
Okay.
So are there doctors out there warning men that having kids after 35 years old is going to be a higher risk of pregnancy?
Right, there isn't, because it's not the narrative. It's not the narrative that a man listen to me. I'm saying this clearly. Like, a man plays the role, and there being complications in having a child, because their sperm ages, the seminal volume and the value of their sperm declines by age. Same. But that's a fact.
No, here's the thing.
That's
men can definitely semen can lose obviously reproductive value, but not to the same level, because you got to understand that a woman.
You have to understand. Sorry.
A woman's ability to have children drops off precipitously after 30 years old, significantly. And then after 35, it's considered a high-risk pregnancy. For a man, we don't have the same biological time clock to have children that you guys do.
Right, but the statistics say
way
otherwise.
Higher on what statistics?
If I can pull up my phone, I can give you
there's no doctor out there that's like, oh, bro, you're like 4 years old. I don't know if you should have a kid.
I wrote a whole piece on this. I have studies I researched.
Men can have kids till they're fucking dead.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. Those are exceptions. I never said that. 1 kid per day. Men are fertile. Men are fertile.
Fucking mic. Damn.
Sorry. My bad.
Yo, like, you're. I don't know what to tell you, man, but the fact that you're trying to equate male fertility with female fertility as if we are not able to have children at 35 to the same level as a woman is absolutely ridiculous.
The statistics prove otherwise.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Suffice it to say, there's a plethora of evidence negating your claim.
Give us one study.
Give us a study.
I'm not going to say off my head.
How did they conduct it?
I'm not going to say off of my head that I know the exact study. All I'm saying is that I wrote a piece on it. All I'm saying is I wrote a piece on this and I looked into different studies.
You should know.
No.
If you wrote the piece, you should know.
I don't know the exact name, place of the study. All I'm saying is that there's a large pool of evidence that indicates, yo, what's clear? Because you haven't been saying shit over here. Let's see you talk this whole fucking time and be this clear.
I've been talking this whole fucking time.
No, you haven't shit the whole time.
That's the problem. You're equating. Hold on. See, that's the issue. You're talking about You're saying, oh, I've been talking the whole time. There's no. You gotta say something.
Substance. With substance. With value.
You guys can tell me this. You can move on to a different topic.
There's a difference between saying something. There's a difference between saying something and then having something to say.
Right, because you don't like what I'm saying. Let's make that clear.
It's incorrect.
You don't like what I'm right, but you don't. Where's the studies that prove it's incorrect?
There's a multitude of.
So you're saying, hang on. As a male, you're saying that.
Where did you get your degree?
You're saying
I need to call the people
right. So you're saying as a man, you do not physically age. You do not physically age.
Say it ain't so.
You don't physically age as a man.
I'm saying, if you take a 35-year-old man and you take a 35-year-old woman, that man is going to have a higher likelihood.
Well, they've done studies.
50 more
Can you let
kids.
me finish?
Yes.
He has a higher likelihood of being able to bring a child to term through his semen versus a woman that's older that can't bring a child to term because she's older.
So these studies that I was looking at, basically what it was doing, it was studying like a 21-year-old man versus a 35-year-old man.
But that's not what he just said.
And the studies indicated that a man's ability to reproduce does decrease by, I don't know, like the values were, a lot smaller with a man 35 5 years and
That's
older.
right on target.
That they have harder problems reproducing than the male at 21.
That's only
But
if you
men
have a
don't
vasectomy.
reproduce.
So you're gonna say that
Only
the
if you're
men
getting a vasectomy, they have a
inseminate. So
problem.
all
gonna
men
say-
can do
you
is
have to understand that.
inseminate.
Like
They don't
I love
reproduce.
men. I'm not sitting here saying. I'm just saying that there's this whole
We
fertility
cannot
narrative. Of
tell
course,
that you love men, though.
there's this whole
You're
fertility
but-
narrative.
I get what you're saying,
Sample
but men
size.
don't
You love
reproduce.
dick, you
They
don't love
only
men.
I know, I'm just
inseminate.
saying,
Yo, look, man. You can say what you want to say, but
You're
the
not
fact that you
listening.
can't even really
I'm
name
saying
the
it.
study or give us where it
but
came
can you
from or
name
whatever.
the study and where it came from?
Look,
You're
there's
the
a
one who brought up the
plethora
study.
of medical information
then
out
name
there
it.
that shows
Then what is it?
that there's doctors that literally
Exactly.
warn
It's
women.
super hard to name it. Just
No,
like your
we have a whole
I'm
bunch
trying
of
to-
believe his
documents
reference,
here.
we don't
I'm
I'm trying to
yours.
make my point, but you keep
Websites.
interrupting.
right.
Like,
There's literally doctors, right? Doctors that like when you are about to have a kid and you're in your 30s, they literally warn you, hey, just so you know, this is a high-risk pregnancy.
Yes.
This could happen to you, X, Y, Z. They are mandated by law to tell you, hey,
Right.
look, this could happen,
higher because of
etc.
the age.
So I heard you say
I've
something.
been
And I
hired
just
by
want to
There's an entire industry
Right,
created
and
to
there's
help
an
women
entire
with this.
narrative for everything. Don't
Narrative?
you understand? I'm saying
Narrative?
no, all I'm saying is that you're pushing the so you're pushing the narrative that men do not decrease, their fertility does not.
I'm
Like,
not saying that. I'm saying that it does not
sperm
diminish to
count?
the
In
same level as a
general.
woman at
In
all.
general.
At all. It does not diminish the
Right,
same level.
but I'm
A
saying,
35-year-old
do you have a
woman
study
and a
to negate-
35-year-old man are not the same when it comes to the ability to mate and procreate.
One
and have
correct.
children.
After
But
the
the
other.
statistics prove
Reproduce
otherwise.
after the
The
age
only
of
issue is that
30.
the woman is carrying the child. So
What's
obviously
that?
there's
Keep
going
only
to be
what is that?
So
Late
obviously
30s,
there's going to be
no.
more things she needs to
You
take into
should know the
consideration
facts
because
by
she's
now.
holding the child. Of course, we need to
You
take
keep
that
saying
into
statistics.
consideration.
All men have to do
Why do you
is
think
nut
we get
in
our
a
at a
It's
young
not
age?
that
We get
hard
our
for them
periods from little
to
girls.
fucking have a child. All they have to do
Right,
is
men
nut
can
in a
reproduce.
vagina.
Men can
The more
reproduce at a young
fertile.
age too.
That's a fact.
I'm just saying. They don't have
men
to
can
do
reproduce
much.
at a young
Okay,
age.
so we're gonna move on because you just say. Yo,
Don DeMarco.
actually,
Look at those faces. That's
Actually-
the faces right there.
This is exactly what I
This
wanted.
shit crazy, bro.
This is
Yeah,
exactly.
because you're,
love this shit.
because you're arguing
Moving
in bad
on.
faith. Like
Yeah,
you're
I'm not arguing in.
you're
I'm
coming
arguing in
here-
a faith that you don't agree
you're coming,
with.
No, you're coming to be a contrarian,
No,
making a
I'm
bunch
not.
of ridiculous
I'm-
claims.
I
Like
didn't
you don't
mean to
make
do
sense
that.
in
I think
anything
she's
that you
trolling,
say.
bro.
It's
And you're
not a
not following
contrarian.
up
It's
with
just
it.
a point that you
Let me
don't
show
agree
you.
with.
You gotta be trolling at this point.
There's no
Gotta be
way.
trolling.
Right, because you all disagree, which is totally okay. I'm
No,
okay
you're
with
just
being the
talking
one
and
that
not
doesn't
to
agree.
explain
Not
yourself, but you're not doing
facts.
that.
Because I said male fertility declines by age at the same rate of women.
You
They don't. It
are
doesn't.
trolling.
It doesn't
Okay,
decline at the same rate.
But the
I'm not
studies
disputing
of
the fact that it declines, but I'm telling you that it doesn't decline at the same
There's
rate.
a cap for women
all.
at 55. There isn't for men. That's true.
I don't know, no
Men's
bitches have
So by
fertility.
definition, it means they don't decline at the same level.
No,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I said men's fertility declines by age at the same rate, with of course the cap for women being
What's
at
the
age
cap?
55.
So therefore, it means it doesn't decline at the same level.
Thing, bro.
Right, but I'm talking about
castle?
until they reach
If
that
your
age.
line ends, hold on. If your
30,
line ends at 55 and my line ends at 70, like, yo, do you not hear yourself?
No, because you're not.
Do you not hear yourself?
Because you're not
You
looking
literally
at what
just
I'm
proved my
saying.
point. No, hold on. For 2 seconds. Just use logic a little bit.
Okay,
If
that's
my
fine.
ability, like if your ability to procreate ends at 55, but mine ends at, let's say, 60 or 70, by definition, that means we're not going at the same rate. I'm able to last longer in the marathon race than you are.
No, I'm saying,
That's
of
it.
course, men are fertile
Facts.
until, like, I don't know, fucking
100.
forever.
You
just said
But I'm saying,
You just said it.
no, I
wrong.
never said menopause
God.
didn't fucking exist.
Girl.
When did I ever say menopause didn't exist?
Myron check though. Myron check though.
Yo, you need some help, man.
Myron's
No,
I
you just
mean-
look at the fucking
I'm
statistics.
just really ashamed
I had a viral
that you
post
have
about
you have
this.
a bachelor's degree, you went to school.
Because I've seen
you
the
got more
And-
I've
education
seen
than
the
all of us.
statistics that prove that male fertility
And-
Like,
declines
what
by age
happened?
at the same rate of women. So I showed you
by
the studies.
definition does not
Okay,
decrease
so-
at the same
so-
rate
so you're
because you
saying-
just admitted that at 55 your ability to have children is
course
pretty
you're
much
gonna
done.
take that and run with it.
Versus if the man's able to go till 60 or 70, by definition that means we don't
Right,
decline
but
at
I'm
the same
talking
rate because
about
I'm able to
before
last
these
longer.
points, right? No one's reproducing. Very
It's the
rarely.
same thing. It
No.
doesn't matter. It doesn't
Very,
matter what
very
age you
rarely are
say.
people. Very rarely are people.
Stop, girl, stop.
Very rarely are people
Stop.
reproducing at 70 years
Answer
old.
the question.
Let it go.
Very rarely.
Let it go. Let it go.
So many.
Oh, you're an asshole.
Yo, you wanna suck?
Fucking in the club.